scales are balanced.
Welcome back, Super Radio Brother Highlights. We are reviewing the 5th episode of The Adventures of Stephen Grant. No, wait, I'm sorry, I messed up. Not The Adventures of Stephen Grant. The show is called Moon Knight for some reason, but for 2 straight episodes, there's no Moon Knight. As a matter of fact, this episode, episode 5, Asylum, as a matter of fact, I saw an interesting stat where it said through the first 5 episodes of this so-called Moon Knight show, Moon Knight has actually only appeared in about 10 minutes of airtime for the entire show. So 5 episodes in, we've only seen 10 minutes of actual Moon Knight in action on the show. That's just unacceptable. It's led to a pretty bad show where the star attraction, the main character, is the weakest character in the show in Stephen Grant. I'd love to get a lot more Arthur Harrow. I'd like a lot more Mark Spector. I mean, let's get some Jake Lockley in there, maybe, who hasn't really even shown any indication. I guess there was a little bit of an Easter egg in the last episode that they were going to deal with that third personality eventually. But, the dissociative personality disorder that Mark Spector experiences with Stephen Grant, that was the center of the 5th episode, and the idea of giving you the full origin of his character and where that mental, issue originated from his childhood. So all very boring and terrible to waste an entire episode on that. I feel like maybe we could have done that in about 15 minutes in an episode and get to some fun, get to excitement, maybe some Moon Knight action. But to have 2 episodes, and this is the penultimate episode, and a lot of people say that's where you're going to get the most exciting episode of the whole series. That's not the case here. This episode was boring, not a lot going on. Again, mainly focusing on Stephen Grant, and I agree with the idea that at this point, how do you even call this series Moon Knight? It should be called The Amazing Adventures of Stephen Grant. I can't think of a better name for it right now, but that's what the show should be called, because that's who the show is about. It's about Stephen Grant. It's not about Moon Knight. So what is my rating for Moon Knight episode 5? There's no way the Asylum, and if you think any of this has been good, you need to go check into an Asylum, because this show sucks, and they keep getting worse. So episode 5, this is going to be my worst rating yet. We're going to say a 3 out of 10 for Moon Knight episode 5, The Asylum. Extremely disappointing. There's no Moon Knight in the show. I don't get it. Disney really missed the ball on this. They could have put something together really awesome and different from their other material. Instead, they tried to copy the blueprint. It's kind of like if they would give you, if Disney gave you a Disney Plus Spider-Man show, and the whole show was 90% bumbling Peter Parker idiot, and maybe you get 8 minutes of Spider-Man through 5 episodes. How would people be reacting to the show if that was the case? They wouldn't like it very much, and there would be a lot of complaints. This show is terrible. 3 out of 10 for episode 5 of Moon Knight. We'll see if the 6th episode can salvage the series. Very disappointing. Tell me what you think in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. We'll see you in the highlights.